Reception. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, man. I just love my dogs out here. They did it with me. That's all I can say.
You kind of felt that a big play had to be made at that point. Can you take us through it?
Coach Flo put us in the right defense, man. They said Adam's going to get the ball, and I had to take it away from him. He was on my side, and that's what I did. Got to get the pick.
I know, especially when your offense is kind of struggling, couldn't get into a rhythm. You guys on defense were feeling it tonight. How is it just to kind of keep the emotions down in kind of a crazy game like this?
Man, we are brotherhood out here, man. Defense is a strong bond that we got. We go out there and play every play, man. We stop them from making touchdowns. We stop them holding the field goals. And today we just had to dog them out, and that's what we did coming off the bye week. We ain't letting up nothing.
Have you surprised yourself at all this year?
No, I got that dog in me, man. That's all I gotta see. I ain't never been surprised. I know how good I am. I've been showing the world since I was young that I was good, and now I'm here in the league and still proving it.
The 13 tackles,
Yeah.
a sack, an interception. I mean, you're doing it all across the board, right? Very, shall we say, multifaceted that way.
Yeah, they said I couldn't cover one time. Now they put me in the right spot, and that's what I got. Got me an interception. Needed one.
What did you see on that play, Snap?
Adams to my side. I knew he was running a hitch. The first play they came out, they ran a hitch. I knew he was going to throw it there. It was me in my mind, getting the jitters out. I was scared to take it. And then now it just went from the first play, knew they were throwing it. Last play, as they did the same thing, so I had to take it that time.
I know you said you're a dog. When did you know at this level that your physicality would play?
Coming out, undrafted. I don't know if any of y'all saw it, but I said y'all done effed up when they didn't draft me, and showing them. I know I had a dog in me. It's always been there.
When do you think that you had the confidence of your defensive coordinator, Flo? Like, when did he kind of say to you, like, take it and run with it?
When he first got here. When I first got there, we came in. He came in a couple weeks early before me, or a month or so. I don't know what it was, but I knew Coach Flo was good, man. I know what kind of defense he had at Miami, defense at Steelers. I know I wanted to play for him, and that's what I got.
What has it been like just learning how to take on that green dot duties over the last couple of weeks? How have you grown in doing that?
I've been calling plays since college, man. Ain't no different than looking from the sideline, getting the signals. It's just on my helmet now. Now I just got to spurt them out. And everybody can't see the signal, so I got to tell them. Just got to have that confidence in you.
You guys also say kind of the big plays are contagious, right? You see Josh Mackay having that big 1-2 punch. How did that help you, energy-wise?
Hey, man, it was third down. Sticks, we're playing sticks, man. He came in there. He always gets the punch out. Him and Fofo, man, I think they got the most punch outs ever, man. It's great, man. It's great to have these great teammates.
And what was that, a keg tap? What was that
Yeah.
celebration they had on that?
That's Najee, man. Najee, the special team coordinator, man. Yeah, we had a little keg thing. Mackay got the fumble recovery, Fofo punched it out. I was just staying, man. I had to stand for my team, man, so it was good.
Have you done a keg stand before?
Nah, not me. I stay out of there.
You just can recognize.
Yeah, I was the table. But it was good, though. I love my dogs out here, man. Offense, defense, everybody.
Was the backflip
Coaches.
planned or that came out of nowhere?
Man, I've been doing backflips in equipment since high school. College, every pregame, came out there, did a flip running out. Now I brought it here.
So it's not hard.
Nah, it ain't hard.
Just
I
wait
can
to
flip too.
unleash it, though, right?
Ivan, what's it going to be like going back home next week?
Man, I can't wait to go back home, especially not saying bad things, but Hicks out. Prayers to him, but him coming back. But I got to step in, and it's going to be fun. And that's my birthday, too. So December 16th, my birthday. I'm going to be back home, starting, green dot, and I'm going to put on a show for them, too.
Congrats.
I love seeing him and love his story of overcoming the undrafted and coming out here and balling.
How has he just taken that green dot role and run with it over the last few weeks, Ivan?
Yeah, he's been really, I say no step back with anything. He's embraced it and has been obviously playing well. We see the film, and his game winner today was a huge play. So making us not have to go through that 2-minute situation and just shutting the game down right there.
Kim, what were your first impressions of Ivan? If you could think back to the spring or summer, he seems like a confident kid.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's kind of crazy. He's a screw loose. That's one thing that we saw like early. Like, okay, yeah, this kid's wild. And it was kind of surprising how he went undrafted. Just seeing his play now, I never watched his college film, but just seeing what he can do now is like, that's a surprise, and we got a steal out of him, and we're proud of him.
Does it surprise you at all that he's been able to come in so seamlessly and have that confidence?
Not at all. That's one thing we saw from him from the jump. He played really mature. Obviously, a rookie, you can always space to learn, but the way he came in, just his mindset to just go out there, I don't care who's in front of me, I'm going to blow you up, hit anybody. And like I said, he has to screw loose, so it's fun playing with him.
Josh, you got the nose, obviously, for the forced fumble, especially third down.
Yeah.
Eyes right there. What were you feeling on that?
That's a huge play. In the red zone, when they get close to that end zone, really the price of turnovers is even more. That should count as 2 for Josh. So just him to be able to come up with that play. Every single week, Josh has been balling, and that's one thing we see out of him and know that he's always going to come down at the play every game.
And Kim, what have you seen in Josh in terms of how he's kind of just taken this year under his, he's just taking it and run with it?
Yeah, that's one thing. Obviously, the first few years of his career wasn't playing much on defense, but that's one thing we all knew. Like, when the second Josh gets in the game, he's going to ball. So that's one thing I'm really proud of him for obviously being a huge part of our defense this year and really making a play every single week. That's exactly what I expect out of him because he's a guy that helped me through my career, being a year older than me, and helping me as a rookie, and just even still, just all of us talking ball all the time. So Josh is somebody that we know is a baller.
Why do you think the Raiders did a great job with their scheme? They're coming off a bye, doing a great job just making it difficult for us on offense. Move the ball throughout the game. We did a great job protecting the ball, though, and trying to keep our defense in the best situations possible to let them do their thing, which they were able to do, and ultimately got the win, which is really all that matters, in this league. So, it was a tough day. Whenever you only score 3 points on offense, especially with all the playmakers we have, it can be tough. But we got the win, and so we'll get back. We'll get back to work and figure out how we can be more explosive on offense. How tough did it make it for you when Justin Jefferson went out?
Obviously, he's a great player. So it was tough only getting a quarter with him. He made 2 great snags, so really wanted to obviously get more playing time with him. So, I know he'll get in the training room. I know he's more frustrated than any of us that it was a short stint out there today, and we'll see the extent of it, and we'll be excited again to get him back out there.
Josh, how much did that alter maybe what you guys were able to do?
Yeah, I think, we kept the game plan the same. Different guys just have to step up in different positions. So, we tried not to let it alter what we were doing on offense, put guys in that spot just to make up for the production. So at the end of the day, we got the win, but there's so much that we need to clean up on offense in order to play better complementary football, be better for our defense, because a goose egg, it's impressive in the NFL, but, we got to score more than 3 points in order to continue being productive on offense.
For you specifically, as you evaluated yourself on a drive-to-drive basis, what were you seeing? What were you feeling? Start now, so if you guys want to just about how you were.
Yeah, I think we were making plays. We were moving the ball, staying on the field at times, at spurts. Just the opportunity to get the explosive. We weren't, whether it was myself, whether it was on the other end, whatever it may be, we weren't able to execute those big plays ultimately. And so, that's why it made it difficult. Anytime against a really good defense like that, where you have to go drive the field and go 12-play, 15-play drives, it's going to be hard. And so they were making us do that on offense, and we weren't able to sustain those drives. And so that's something that we'll get back to the drawing board. We'll enjoy the win, but we'll quickly clean that up in order to be more explosive on offense and be better next week.
Did you feel as in sync with Kevin as you wanted to? Anybody wants to
I
go?
I felt in sync out there. I think both sides, there's things I can do better, right? And I know that he'll say the same thing. I know each player will say the same thing on offense. There's always something we can do better, especially when that's the product that we put out there on the field. So, we'll get back in the meeting room, man. I'll spend as much time as I can with him, with the offensive staff, in order to be on the same page, and we'll keep pushing forward from here.
Josh, it's always hard, too, when you have to come out of a game and Nick Mullins go in there, but you've been in this situation in the NFL. That's how you get quarterbacks kind of bond over that. How is that to kind of hand the ball over, and how do you think, Nick handles that as well?
Yeah, I mean, that was my first time going through this specific situation. So I thought he did a tremendous job coming in and giving us a chance to win. Like, that's ultimately all that matters at the end of the day in this league. Like, I can be frustrated with my play, I can be frustrated with the situation, but I'm happy we won at the end of the day. And so we'll get back to the drawing board. I'll figure out how I can be better. We'll figure out how we can be better as an offense, and then we'll keep pushing for it for next week.
Thanks, Josh.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Seemed like for a while there was going to be like a 0-0 tie, and you guys pulled it out.
You have faith in us?
I had faith in you. I had faith. Craziest game, maybe one that you've ever been in, or frustrating because you couldn't get into a rhythm?
Yeah, of course. I mean, when you only win the ball game 3-0, you got to give so much credit to your defense. But listen, I could care less. We're 7-6. We're 7-6 football team. We came out of here with a win. Yeah. We got to get this thing figured out on offense. It's not I could care less about what we need to improve on. It's not that I could care less about what we got to do better as an offense. It's, hey, we won. We won today. No matter what it looks like, a win is a win. No one cares about what the score was in 2 weeks. We're 7-6, going to play a 7-6 team in the AFC. So feel really good, but at the same time, we got to get this thing figured out. I mean, we had the Bears game where we had a lot of turnovers, and I think we scored 10 points. And we had the bye week and come back here today and only score 3. So it's very apparent. We got to get it figured out, but we will. This is a game of football. We were down a lot of guys this year. You know what I mean? We've lost a lot of great players on our football team, and a lot of guys having to step up. So it's not like we're a fully healthy team trying to go out there and score points. We're really trying to fill some big gaps, and we're going to keep working at it.
You got it out yourself. How you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm trying to go get some ice on my ankle, and hopefully it's not too bad. I'll get it checked out tomorrow, but you're going to have to break something or tear something on me to keep me off that field.
You know what I really love when you're talking to Josh and he says Nick's coming in. He's never been in that situation where his performance and he's benched and someone else comes in. But to see Nick come in, just how they handled that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, they're professionals. They're pros. You got to appreciate them. They're good dudes. They're not just pros, but they're good human beings. Josh is an awesome dude, and for Mullins to come in there and do what he did, I'm very proud of him. I was grouchy because of my ankle, and I was spitting and slobbering, and I got to go find him as I'm smiling now and go tell him I love him.
That's awesome. And finally, the defense, just outstanding. You see Ivan Pace kind of come up with that huge interception at the end.
Yeah, I mean, first of all, he's a rookie, so hats off to him, and this defense is playing lights out. They did against Chicago, and they really just single-handedly won the football game for us today. All we had to do was get a field goal on the board. So really grateful for that. Grateful to be 7-6, getting on the flight home, and let's get this stuff corrected so we can go win in Cincinnati.
Great, thank you.
Thank
Get
you.
some
God
ice
bless.
there.
All righty.